Who knows will be an extreme severe tornado outbreak for December will be going to be increasing or not going to be very interesting for winter or there going to be some areas going to get flooding. This is after this intro. Extreme weather over here. We are actually looking at very powerful low pressure system. About maybe there's a chance for severe weather and a little bit stronger winter snowstorm falling the other days for it. The meanwhile by the temperature look like it's gonna be a little bit warmer because it bring that gulf of moisture coming back of this the next Friday or this Friday to bring lots of like warm really warm for like Louisiana area and also gonna be eventually gonna be very good powerful storms. This is the look like for those thunderstorms going to get a little bit more tensing on Friday. You will see just a little bit, but it's going to get a little bit more. But it's really hard to tell. But on 11th example, at maybe around 11, that's when it could look like it. This is the cancers look like. There's a lot of severe thunderstorm possibility of those area and a very strong cape as well. Like on the other hand, like the NAM still shows it's really good looking at really strong thunderstorm and pure weather. See, it's really powerful storms. Then we'll talk about the winter stuff. Just want to get lots of severe go out of the way. Then we'll talk about the winter stuff. It's gonna be very interesting year for it because it's gonna be lots of severe points as well, like around 60s, around 70 dew points around the Great Lakes. Because the storm is bringing a lot of cave very high because this not any kind of severe weather. It's gonna be like a very strong possibility of like a tornado outbreak just as well. Because it's just gonna be an amazing tornado outbreak for December and also with a lot of winter snowstorm on the west coast bringing lots of snow for the Colorado regional and also that low pressure moving on Friday bringing a little bit moisture then will kick up from those thunderstorms pick up on Saturday at 11. We don't know I will be there for it in case it will happen. I will advise you what it could be for it each day with the GPS model shows on like the the weather on a college view page. It shows very tensing of heating on a test area to show how much it is going to get. It's going to get very stronger on December 11th as well. So far we don't know lots of things are changing by it. But by the change by temperature we go to about that. This is the going on with the average temperature. This couple next weekend very very on the west coast. It's gonna be very narrow day because the west is really warm, but the east coast is really cold, and then will be eventually then finally will kick in a very on 11th. That's warm air will very heat up those thunderstorms. That's why we need those above average with parts of those thunderstorm grants as well. Because there's a lot of other things getting her way with it. And also the wind speed difference by the height is just how crazy it will going to gain of the wind. The the better for the storms on that 10th for at 4 p.m. that when the ridge going to get over upwards to bring a lot of wind shear with that area in the atmosphere. We'll see the heads up for like a little bit wind shearing on like very high levels of it, or notice a lot of very interesting about the wind shear, very gonna be very wild, very strong couple times, very different between a lot of wind shear or not. Very complex than that for severe weather, and it was a little bit different situation about the storms. So you can see where the storms are on by it. This zone by Texas, by Mississippi and Kansas. That's where is the dry air, and it's gonna be a very intense year with that event. Because it's gonna be a very long day average years for the very cold air, but it will be very warm air area on the west coast on that day. And it will kick up very warm area over the hills, but the ridge, the warm air to keep up the cold air upwards going on very could be very wild with the December all the way to 14th. December 14th will be the warmest day on the record for December. Because that ridge all the way to Canada. It's gonna be really crazy how much we're going to get. Here's a different perspective, the cold air kicking in, and then we'll see that massive ridge is very strong. All the way to 579 round, like a little bit knots. Very big, but eventually it slowed down and it losing to steam. The meantime that lots of different could happen with it. Let's see some areas will going to get dry or not. This will be kicking in very warm area on the 10th, and it will be more moisture on that. Let's see on the 14th will be the going to be some areas going to get fires or not, but look like it's going to be very moisture. There's not likely to have some fires, but very far away predicting those massive warm area. Let's see how many precipitation there's a chance for a little bit of flooding. We'll see when it's cut load. This how much rain could get next couple days. We'll see how much rain you could get when it's going to get that massive rain event going to happen started. And then you will have couple rain in there. Then it's going to be very more warm rain is going collapsing over days. Because that's when that warm air and meets the atmosphere, you get rain. You get different pressure kick in with that low pressure or not. Because that 11, 11 low pressure, 90, 92 low pressure. That's what I was trying to say. It's a little bit funny, but it's hard to get over past the limit we can see with the civilization going on with it. Gonna be very weary Christmas weather with the severe and could be very wet some areas for it. Who knows what the satellite could look like with those storms picking upwards with the outbreak. I will get the more information when we get a little bit closer on that Friday or slash that Sunday event just coming that away. Just we'll see how much could change over time producing those thunderstorms. It's gonna be a big one this year. Just hopefully you subscribe and comment. This is Extreme Weather out here.